And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is FXFreedom, broadcasting you live on YouTube. And hardware said, let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, let's go. Let's go where? Okay, everybody, remember this is the foundation course, okay? We have another advanced course, but this is the foundation course. This is the most important thing that you are learning as a beginner trader, everybody. It's called the Forex Trading Course 101. And if you are down, if you are depressed, if you feel stuck, remember that trading is a learnable skill. You can learn this when you learn in the correct way, everybody. The three pillars. Pillar number 1 is the market. Pillar number 2 is the strategy. Pillar number 3 is the big one. It's called the trader. And we are trying to do this, so market and strategy, with those modules in here. We are in the intermediate module. We are learning the Fibonacci's. Hello, Allah, how are you? And never forget, you are graduating from this course, meaning you can come into the Forex course 202 when, number 1, you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Now we don't expect you to make profits, everybody, come on, but you need to have your charts ready for trading. Number 2, you have your strategy. We're going to talk about strategies in the advanced module, okay? You understand why you win and why you lose. And the big one is number 3. Number 3 is the big one. You have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market long term and short term and make an educated prediction. What does this mean? This means that you have, forget about indicators, everybody, but you have Euro JPY, so this was from yesterday, homework, right? You have Euro JPY without the indicators, like this, on the monthly chart, and you are going to make an educated prediction. So you are going to say, well, Euro JPY monthly chart for next week, just an example, is a buy, it's long. Euro JPY weekly chart next week, it's buy, it's long, or whatever. No, this is not a suggestion, I'm giving an example. Euro JPY daily chart, I don't have the Fibonacci, so I don't know. And lastly, Euro JPY 4-hour chart, you are going to say next week short, whatever may be the case. Okay, everybody? This is your goal. Okay? Number 3 is the big one. You have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. It's always a probability game, but you can predict to a degree, what is going to happen more or less in the markets. That being said, remember, if your way is not working, why don't you try ours? Also remember that still today, 2022, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. Risk disclaimer, these streams are not trading or investment advice. And for questions and homeworks, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and you can follow me on TradingView, which I believe in September, October, we're going to be back with lesson number 1. Okay, everybody, so yesterday I gave you a homework. Type in the chat, did you do the homework, everybody? Yesterday I gave you a homework to put the original Fibonacci on Euro JPY daily chart and to find the Contrarian Fibonacci. Did anybody do the homework? Type in the chat. I know that Dancy did the homework. Dancy, congratulations to you. Great homework. Okay, so everybody, let's open Euro JPY daily chart. Okay, and in the end, tomorrow it's Friday, in the end we are going to make an educated prediction, Brazilian guy trying to speak English, educated prediction. Okay, probabilities, okay, educated prediction on the Fibonacci. Okay, everybody, yesterday we clarified. Ala says yes, Loki says yes, Queen says yes. Great job, congratulations to you, everybody. So yesterday we clarified, don't mix apples with bananas, don't confuse the Fibonacci probabilities from the Fibonacci with the probabilities in general. Okay, and let's start down in here, right? So this is how your chart should look like so far. You have the support, resistance, pivot points. Forget about the indicators, we're not there yet. And what else can you do? You can draw, you can have your short-term trend on the daily if you want as a tradable pattern. And what else can you do on Euro JPY daily chart? With the knowledge so far, you can draw some trend lines. So we are in an uptrend, right? We are in an uptrend on the daily chart, okay? And then we're going to talk about the Contrarian Fibonacci in a downtrend. Okay, so let's start with the original one. So our A is going to be down in here, something like this and something like this. Text, there you go. We're going to have our ABCD. This is the A. Text, this is going to be the B somewhere. Whoops, the B somewhere. Then we are going to have the C, ABC, and text. Then we are going to have the D. Okay, in the meantime, everybody, think about a currency pair that it's in a downtrend. Hello LS, how are you? So ABCD, ABCD, ABCD. This is our first A. So AB, this is our first swing, ABCD, right? And green goes to green. Okay, C. A goes to C. B goes to D up in here. This is our B. Fibonacci retracement tool one more time. And so this is our next C, right? Then we are looking for a high. This is our D. We're going to repeat. A goes to C, horizontal line. B goes to D. There you go. ABCD, ABCD. Fibonacci retracement tool one more time. This is our A. And, okay. So, no brainer, this is our C. What is the C? The C is the lowest point inside the AB boundary after the B. And again, green goes to green. Our D extension is going to be up in here somewhere. So this is our high. This is the D. Fibonacci retracement tool. We have a new sequence. A goes to C. B goes to D. And let me see, everybody. There you go, there you go. Wow, now this is nice, right? Okay, everybody, which one is our C? This is a nice example. Is the first circle the C? Is the second circle the C? Is the third circle the C? Or is the fourth circle the C? Which one is the C? I'm great, thank you very much. What do you think, everybody? Which one is the C? First circle, second circle, third circle, fourth circle? Which one is the C? Yeah, so far the A is at 119.311. Some of you were asking question that you have different numbers. Well, TradingView as a charting software and JForex, they are slightly different, so you know, it could be that on TradingView you have 300 or 315, you know. So the A so far, right? The A is in here somewhere. Okay, it doesn't matter, you know. You're on TradingView maybe, okay, but it cannot be down in here. Queen says the fourth, Loki, the fourth, Loki says the first. Loki, the C is the lowest point inside the AB boundary. Loki and everybody else, the C is the lowest point inside the AB boundary after the B. After the B, from the B on, is the lowest point, not necessarily the low, inside the AB boundary. This is the A, this is the B, so this is the AB boundary, is the lowest point inside the AB boundary before the market hits the appropriate D extension. Okay, Loki, which one is the lowest point inside the AB boundary, Loki, after the B before the market hits the appropriate D extension? Still the first one? LSS fourth. Loki, which one is still the first one? Which one is the lowest point, not necessarily a low? The four, congratulations, exactly. So this is our C, everybody. Okay, this is our C, ABC, and green goes to green. Which one is the D extension, everybody? Is the first circle the D extension, or is the second circle the D extension, which equals the market wave? Oh, he's going to trick us. He's trying to trick me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I'm trying to trick you. Which one is the D? Is the first or the second one, which equals the market wave? Which one is the D extension, everybody? You need to learn and respect the black and white non-negotiable rules. Queen says four. Ah, okay. Congratulations to you. I didn't trick you, right? You know this stuff. So one last time. Euro JPY daily chart. A goes to C. Okay, A goes to C and B up in here. B goes to D and Fibonacci retracement tool. This is now our Fibonacci sequence, talking about the original one. This is our C, right? Is the lowest point. Okay, A, B, C, D. The market almost hit the D up in here. Now let's talk about the contrarian one, right? We're going to zoom in, everybody. Let's so far. Let's make it transparency invisible. There you go. Okay, so where should we start our contrarian? Should we start our contrarian at the B? Should we start our contrarian at the second circle? Should we start our contrarian at the third circle? Or should we start our contrarian at the fourth circle? Or should we start our contrarian Fibonacci at the fifth circle? If you learn the rules and you know that the same rules apply for the original Fibonacci, the same rules apply for the contrarian, then you should know the answer. This is the chart that you are seeing right now. Where should we start our contrarian? Loki says fourth circle. Somebody's typing, not on YouTube, but on the other streaming platform, freedom is not at the B, you know. So answer, everybody. Sometimes the A, the sub A of the contrarian is at the B, but it's not a rule, you know. Back in time when the market was like this, and this is all you see, then the contrarian, yes sir, it was up in here. This would be the sub A, but we are here right now. LSS fourth including B. Okay, everybody, 4. Okay, great. So out, 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 right? And yes, take it slowly, everybody. Don't rush. We're here to learn. So we're going to have sub A. You can name it 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a problem. You have sub A. Then you have edit label. You have sub B. Clone, edit label, sub A, sub B, sub C, ABC, one less time, clone, edit label, sub D, sub A, sub B. Okay, so Fibonacci retracement tool. One more, everybody. Which one is our, so this is our sub A up in here, if we are not mistaken. Let's see which one is the highest high, right? This one is at 144251 and this is 14427. Okay, so great. This is our sub A. Which one is our sub B, everybody? Is the first circle our sub B? Is the second circle our sub B, or is the third circle our sub B? Queen says third. Ooh, let me see. Third circle, this one, high 14424. So Queen, the fourth circle is the highest high, makes sense? I'm showing you the numbers. Look at the high on the left. 273, 242, 251. So this is the highest high. Okay, everybody? Between those three, the first rectangle and the second rectangle and the third is the highest high. Okay, now talking about the sub B, everybody. Which one is the sub B? Best practices, change the colors of the contrarian Fibonacci to have a better visual. Loki says the third is the B. Congratulations to you, yes sir. So this is our sub B, and we're going to spread our Contrarian Fibonacci. Whoops, not like this, but like this, right? Sub A, sub B, one more time. Sub C is up in here, and our projected sub D extension is down in here. Now we can get back with the market wave. So this is what we see, everybody. ABC, right? Let's make a poll, everybody. Make an educated prediction talking about probabilities on the Fibonacci. Next week, should we buy Euro JPY on the daily chart as a direction, or should we sell? There is no right or wrong, don't be shy. Okay, this is how we learn. What would you say? Next week it's better for us to sell Euro JPY, or it's better for us to buy Euro JPY? Lucky, that means our original is not confirmed. The original is confirmed, the C is not confirmed. Never forget, everybody, the original Fibonacci is stronger. Okay? The original Fibonacci is stronger. Next week would be better for us to buy, talking about direction, not an entry, right? Where to enter, how to enter, counter trend line breaks and so on. Talking about general direction, is it better for us to buy the original Fibonacci and the market wave and the other stuff, or is better probability wise for us to sell Euro JPY? Let's make a poll like yesterday. Type in the chat, what do you think? Everybody, let's learn something today. Okay, you are not going to like this. Okay, learning concept. Freedom, I want to be a trader. Well, if you want to be a trader, here is the learning concept. We must make decisions, plus we must be responsible. We must, how to say in English? We must take responsibility upon, if my grammar is not correct, please correct me, everybody, upon our decisions, plus we must learn from our learning concept. We must make decisions. We must take responsibility upon our decisions. We must learn from our, okay, not mistakes, it's a bad word, right? From our wrong decisions, right? I want to be a trader. Well, if you want to be a trader, you know, we must make decisions, decide, long or short. Then if the market went your way, congratulations. If the market didn't go your way, congratulations too, because you are going to take a responsibility. You know, you are going to admit, well, yeah, I was wrong. You know, I was wrong. It's not subject to interpretation. If I say buy next week or go long, just an example, and then the market on Friday, next Friday, not tomorrow, but next Friday, the market is like this, then I must take responsibility and accept, yeah, alright, I was wrong. Plus, I must learn from my wrong decisions, you know, so I need to address, okay, I expected the market to go up, but the market didn't go up, so, you know, what was on the chart that I did not see? Queen says sell on past support, great. Dov says, hi, I missed how we confirm the C if you can in short, thanks. Yes, sir. Hedge fund trader Loki, hedge fund trader Hardware, hedge fund trader Allah, hedge fund trader LS, hedge fund trader Dov. Macon, Queen already decided, she says short. Put in the chat, what do you think? Tomorrow it's Friday, should we buy? What is your, everybody, what is your number 3? What is your educated prediction for next week? Don't be shy, there is no right or wrong, we are here to learn, not to judge anybody. Oh, you were wrong, you know, you made a mistake, nothing like this. Okay? And Dov, absolutely yes. Just quickly, this is the original Fibonacci, and in an uptrend, up sequence, uptrend, original Fibonacci is up, okay, and then when the market starts retracing, something like this is theory, and you have the Contrarian Fibonacci like this, okay, and we have different names for the Contrarian, but we have the what is called the sub D, okay, sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D. So this is the Contrarian in here until the sub D extension, until the sub D extension is still inside the AB boundary, you don't have the confirmed C. But once the market pushes lower, makes another retracement and extension like this, and you can see that the Contrarian Fibonacci sub D extension broke the A of the original one, then you have what is called a confirmed C. Okay, everybody? This is going to confirm the C. Confirmed C's are not guaranteed, everybody. The market can still break your A, especially on the smaller time frames, 15-minute chart, 30-minute chart, 1-hour chart. Okay, the bigger the time frame, the more, yes, the smaller the time frame, the more, exactly, the smaller the time frame, the more noise. Okay, Fibonacci's on bigger time frames are going to win 7 times out of 10. On the smaller time frames, maybe it's going to be 50-50. Okay, and the logic behind the confirmed C, everybody, is that the original Fibonacci is stronger than the contrarian one. Okay, Dov? In short, Queen says short, Dov says short. LS, I'm sorry, have no comment on the matter. LS, decide, make a decision. Okay? But I don't want to make a decision. It's a learning concept. Okay? Everybody, make sense of the chart and try to make a decision. Ala says short. Loki, I will go short if I see candlestick formation at past support with counter trendline break. Wow. Okay, everybody, so short, short, short. Excellent. Okay, so we are going to leave this on the chart and group decision short next week. Okay, general direction. So we are going to see how this played out, right? Okay, everybody, any questions about Euro JPY daily chart? If not, type in the chat. We are going to check the Contrarian Fibonacci in a downtrend. Choose between NZD CAD, AUD CAD, NZD CAD, let me think about which one are down, NZD CAD, USD, AUD CAD, AUD USD, NZD USD, let me think about, oh, congratulations, LSS short too, great. Everybody, don't remember, let me see, so AUD CAD, AUD CHF it's up, AUD JPY, maybe, let me check AUD JPY, maybe, give me a second, AUD JPY, AUD JPY, everybody give me a second, I need to take something. Okay, sorry about that. AUD CAD, okay, great. AUD CAD, open, AUD CAD. Look first in smaller time frame reverse. Dov, what chart are you? What time frame are you talking about? What currency pair are you talking about? Let's check AUD CAD, everybody. AUD CAD, right. Let's zoom out. AUD CAD daily chart, okay, great. So this is how your chart should look like with the Fibonacci's. And as you can see, everybody, sometimes the market wave, the yellow line, is going to be slightly different than the Fibonacci sequence. Okay. AUD CAD daily chart, our A is at 0.92544, our B is at 0.87450, okay, and the Contrarian Fibonacci in a downtrend, right? So here is the question, everybody, where should we start drawing our Contrarian? At the first circle or at the second circle? What do you think? Trend lines, you know, like this. Yes, everybody, looks like, right? It looks like, not a guarantee, yes, it looks like this was a false breakout, right? The market broke the counter trend line, but it closed with the bullish candle. So we're going to see tomorrow and next week. Boss, I decided to trade only GBP USD. Is there anything wrong with that? No, there is no right or wrong. There is no right or wrong, everybody. Okay, start small, try to make sense with one pair and then progress to 2 pairs, 3 pairs, whatever. Okay, second, very good. Queen and Ala, second. So this is the trend line, and Fibonacci retracement. Where is the text? Text one more time. We're going to make it smaller. Sub A, and clone. Sub B, clone. Sub C, and one more time, edit label. Sub D, sub A, sub B. This is our high Fibonacci retracement tool. 1, 2, 3. There is the extension, right? Green goes to green, sub D, sub A, sub B. Where is the sub C? Miss the sub C. Clone one more time. Our edit label sub C. Our lowest point inside the AB boundary after the sub B is here. Okay, everybody. Now, let's talk about retracements, right? And so it's like this. Give me a second, everybody. Okay, this is now the correct trend line, right? So this was the false breakout. Picture. We use the Contrarian Fibonacci to 1.1 trade retracements, which is risky. Okay, so we are here ABCD. Okay, now probability wise, right? Here is the question: can we, or should we, or do you want to trade a retracement? There is no right or wrong, everybody. You can use the Contrarian Fibonacci to trade retracements. Okay? Now, when you trade retracements, okay, risk management, Brazilian guy talking English, risk management rule. When we trade retracements, I'm not your father, we should risk less in comparison to, or in comparison when trading extensions. Okay, everybody? It's a risk management rule. When we trade retracements, we should, if you work for me, if you work with me, it's a must. Oh, boss, I'm going to do a retracement trade. Okay, risk less. Okay, we addressed this one already. Retracements are riskier. Why is that? Because retracements are shorter and smaller. So if you're going to trade retracements, and you can, some of you like retracement trading, some of you want to trade retracement. When you trade a retracement, risk less in comparison when you trade extensions. Okay, everybody? The logic behind this is you can take market wave, something like this. Market wave, down market wave, lower lows, lower highs, you know, short-term trend, retracement, extension. You can take the market wave, you know, and transparency, there you go. So a retracement every single time, those are black and white non-negotiable rules. if you are going to check all currency pairs on all time frames, you are going to see that retracements are shorter or smaller compared to extensions. Okay, and this is why background color, transparency, forward, not this one, background, right? There you go. So extensions are bigger or longer, retracements are smaller or shorter. Okay, and this is why when you trade retracements, if you want, it's riskier, because sooner or later the market is going to reverse. This is how the market works. Okay, extension, retracement is just a matter of time when the market is going to reverse and push down into the next extension. The market, there are only a few certainties in the market. This is one. Which one? The market must wave. It's a must. Okay, and this knowledge goes here. You have a complete understanding on how this market works. So when you trade retracements, you know, how much risk, somebody's asking on the other streaming platform. I don't know, everybody. I cannot tell you what to do. But if you are risking 1% per trade in an extension, then when you are trading retracement, cut the risk in half. If you are, is just an example, you know, oh, he told me not such thing, he told me, okay, you are an adult, you must be responsible for how you manage your risk. But just an example, if you're risking 1% in an extension, risk 0.5% in a retracement. Or if you are risking 0.5% in an extension, like most of the money managers do, risk 0.5% in an extension. So market wave or short-term trend too. You know, when you compare the length of the retracement and the extension, you are going to see that extensions are bigger. You know, and lastly, talking about the Fibonacci, you know, even when the market retraces to the last level, which is this one, kind of brown, you know, the extension is still going to be bigger. Type in the chat, everybody, can you understand this? Do you understand this, or is this too complicated? Type in the chat, yes, I understand, or type in the chat, no, I don't understand, that retracements are riskier because they are smaller or shorter. In the meantime, we are going to go here, and if we would trade the retracement on the 4-hour chart, let's see how this would go. So we are now on AUDCAT 4-hour chart. Somebody's typing, oh, Fibonacci is really cool. It is, right? Fibonacci tool, it's cool, right? So this is the original Fibonacci on the 4-hour chart, and if we would trade the retracement now very slowly, okay, everybody, very slowly, it goes to number 3. You have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. So very slowly, we were on the daily chart, okay? We were on the daily chart, and this was the market. We were on the daily chart, and we are seeing something like this on the daily, okay? And we spot double bottoms on the daily. okay, double bottoms, and we are, because we have double bottoms, this is a tradable pattern, okay. So just an example, then we can say, well, if this is double bottoms and the market hit the extension, so we have a new Fibonacci sequence, and because I have a down market wave. Okay, everybody, give me a second. Sorry about that again. So we are here on the daily chart and we spot the double bottoms and we say, okay, let's see how this is going to play out, and let's check the 4-hour chart or the 2-hour chart, right? And we're going to put the vertical line. This was 12th of July, okay? So we go on the 4-hour chart, 12th of July, it's somewhere in here, and yes, this is multiple time frame trading right now. This is multiple time frame analysis, yes sir. So from the daily, this would be the price action of the double bottoms on the daily, right? But now we are looking at the 4-hour chart, and step by step we are going to wait and wait and wait and wait. Bam. Now, do we agree, everybody, that on the 4-hour chart the market broke the downtrend line, and from the double bottom perspective from the daily, do we agree that the market is not making lower lows, lower highs anymore, but at least short term it's making higher highs, higher lows? Do we agree on that? Type in the chat, yes I agree. Type in the chat, no I don't agree. Somebody's asking, why is the daily important? Because we spot the tradable, great question, we spot the tradable pattern on the daily. Okay? Somebody's asking, why don't you trade the daily then? Answer, because of the risk reward ratio. Okay, everybody? You spot double bottoms on the daily. This is just an example. This is the, give me a second, so this is the lowest low, the sub A, but you don't have a high yet, agreed? From the daily. This is the reason that we can go on the smaller time frame, like the 4-hour chart. Yes, everybody, those are not rules. I'm giving you an example how to use the Contrarian Fibonacci in a downtrend to trade retracements. Okay, agreed. Okay, so if we agree, then we are going to put our sub A on the 4-hour chart, clone, edit label sub A, sub B, one more time, clone, sub A, sub B, edit label, sub C, and one last time, edit label, clone, right? Clone first, sub A, edit label, sub A, sub B, sub C, sub D, there you go. Now that the market broke the downtrend line on the 4-hour chart, and short term the market's making, this was the confirmation, everybody, this high up in here, one more. This high up in here was the confirmation that the market's making higher highs, higher lows. Okay, then I can go here on the 4-hour chart and I can start drawing and charting the Contrarian Fibonacci. So this would be my sub A, this would be my sub B, okay, this would be my sub C, and this would be my sub D up in here. Now, most of the time we are not trading the first one because we are scared, we are doubting, or maybe we don't have enough confirmations. So we are going to just monitor the market, and bam, the market hit the sub D extension, and now we can readjust. We have the new Fibonacci sequence, Contrarian one, and now if we want we can trade the retracement. Make sense, everybody? And again, so here would be the counter trend line break, just an example, right? Risk reward ratio, it's not good enough. You can put the stop loss below or above the sub C. Anyway, we are monitoring the market and monitoring the market, and we are monitoring the market, right? Something like this, and we have another entry if you want in here. So this is our sub C, and we are monitoring the market, so this is now the sub C. And did the market hit our, not right, almost, and we are here right now. Okay, everybody, so you can trade retracements if you want. Just remember that retracements are risky. Yes, you can cut the risk in half. Okay, so far the market's making higher highs, higher lows. Okay, any questions so far? Somebody's typing, oh, I don't like retracement trading. There is no right or wrong. You can trade retracements if you want, everybody, or you can stay out of the market and wait for the new extension. Make sense? Risk, yes, risk management rule. When we trade retracements, we should risk less, everybody. Okay, not more, risk less. Okay, let's make a poll, everybody. Type in the chat. Next week, do you want to short the original AUD cat direction wise, or next week do you want, or maybe tomorrow, right? Tomorrow we have Canadian news. Tomorrow is the news announcement day. So tomorrow, or the market is going to hit the sub D extension because of the news, or the market is going to break the sub A because of the same reason, because of the news. Tell me what to do. I can't. Everybody, I don't have the crystal ball. Make sense? I'm seeing the same thing like you, and I'm analyzing the same charts. Okay, I cannot tell you what to do. Yes, exactly. The best answer would be trade according to your strategy. So this is the contrarian one, and let's delete this and delete this. Right, where is the... There you go, everybody. You have the Fibonacci, you have the original Fibonacci on the 4-hour chart in here. and you have the Contrarian Fibonacci in here, right? Between the Contrarian and the original one, who is stronger? Yeah, it's almost hit the D, right? Almost. In my humble opinion, long term, this market is going to push down. Dove, short, congratulations, very good. Excellent. And in the next weeks, we are going to learn about the Fibonacci of the confirmation, right? But just, you know, from the 4-hour perspective, you know, seeing here, this was a false breakout. Okay? Everybody, for some of you, those losers are not acceptable anymore. Make sense? We've learned about the trading time frame and the confirmation time frame. Okay, not all of you, but some of you, these losers are not acceptable anymore. If you were, no, I cannot give any names, it's privacy, but I know some of you, you know, they know who I'm talking about. If you shorted the market in here, oh, the market broke the trend line. If you shorted the market on the 4-hour chart, and you were looking at the daily as the confirmation time frame, those losers, you know, are not acceptable anymore. Okay, everybody, our time is up. See you back to, not tomorrow, but on Monday. Okay, until Monday, build your charts. If you're going to use the Fibonacci's, this is the homework. Start building your charts. Put the original Fibonacci and the Contrarian Fibonacci on the monthly, weekly, daily, and the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. If you have doubts, send me an email. You know, send me an email, just write to me, okay? Would you be so kind and check on my ABCDs? Is my Fibonacci correct? Send me an email, not a problem. We are here to help you. Okay, everybody, stay strong and trade for freedom. Exactly. Don't trade for money. This is a psychological trick. Don't trade for money. Trade for freedom. Okay? You want to be free, right? Okay. See you back on Monday. Stay strong, everybody. This is FXFreedom.